Moore Elementary School in the Cy-Fair Independent School District was one of more than 50 schools in the greater Houston area that was damaged by Hurricane Harvey. Principal Patricia Myers says the damage forced her school to shut down completely as the year was just beginning.
After Hurricane Harvey, when the crews went in to assess the damage, they discovered that there was significant damage, about anywhere from 2.5 to 3 feet throughout the whole building. It was determined then that it was not viable for us to be there for this school year. And so fortunately, the district had this building, Old Matsky, sitting here waiting for renovations of its own, so we were able to move in here.
Christina Vanelli teaches pre-kindergarten at Moore Elementary and also has twin girls in the 4th grade at the school.
We were affected by getting approximately 4 feet of water in our home and basically having to start all from ground zero. It was hard on them to start a new year expecting the same atmosphere, and it was all new.
Vanelli's twin daughters, Sophia and Gianna, immediately felt the lasting impact of the storm.
We were rushing out of the house so quickly and woke up really early. We went to our aunt and uncle's house and stayed there for 2 weeks, and then went to the hotel and stayed there for a month.
When students finally returned to school, administrators noticed that many kids were acting differently and were in need of mental health support.
They didn't really get the full extent of it, so that was where I tried to explain to them that this is something that's hard on all of us.
School counselor Jennifer Nichols decided to address students' trauma head-on.
Dealing with trauma is extremely important because if it's left unresolved, if trauma is left unaddressed, it can absolutely impact your personal relationships later on. It can also impact how you deal with future traumas and stressors. So if our kids are not given the supports now that they need, it can negatively impact their academics later on, their friendships, and even their relationships with everyone that they encounter in this world.
Knowing that students were facing hardship, Nichols searched for resources and connected with experts at UNICEF and the Association of School Behavioral Health in Houston. They provided her with trainings around trauma-informed care that she brought back to her school.
Ms. Nichols came to the whole staff and trained us on what the aftermath will be for these children. She provided us with tools to help them cope.
We focus on the emotion because that's what they're having difficulty processing, are all these emotions. And it helped them navigate and normalize these feelings that they're having. They know that, and that's what a lot of them articulated, is that, gosh, it was so helpful knowing that I'm not alone. I don't feel so alone and isolated. The fact that I'm living out of a motel, I'm living out of my suitcase in a room full of 5 people because that guy over there's doing the same thing. And so it normalizes it, it makes it acceptable, and they realize there's nothing wrong with me. This is just something that happened, and I'm going to get through it.
Gianna and Sophia say they learned how to deal with difficult life situations.
She taught us how to handle like fear and anger. She taught all our group how to stop bullying and feel trust.
I hope the outcomes of this counseling mean that when they come to school, they can focus on school, that they feel safe here, they can excel here, and they're not worried about the next time it rains outside.
I just want these kids to have grit, be able to deal with and persevere through adversity, and I want them to be kind to each other while they're doing it. If I can teach them to tap into that kindness that's inside of them and that ability to empathize with another human being that's going through something that is difficult, man, the world would be an amazing place.
For the PBS NewsHour Student Reporting Labs, this is Angelina Brera in Houston, Texas.